Welcome to Global Village, and thank you for watching the program. We are filming today from JBS Canada Center from Brooks, and we are very glad to have our co-host, Mr. Levi Fernell, and we are honored to have also two great people, the principal of Francophone School, Mr. Serge, and Mr. Ryan, Mr. Councillor. So welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Ryan, you want to tell us something about yourself? I know, congratulations for being
Well, thank you
the
very
new
much.
councillor.
Yeah. Man of many hats these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. We successfully got through the Duchess election, the village of Duchess. So I ended up being a councillor, first time running. So I figured with my years in media, it's I've been in the council chambers more than some of the furniture.
Yeah.
So it's a nice change to actually be at the table.
Yeah.
Since August 1st, I've taken on the role of employment / career advisor over at the YMCA Employment Center here in Brooks. It's a brand new employment center based out of the college. So we're very happy to be there. And we've been having a lot of clients come down and getting a lot of people hooked up with jobs in town. So that's good to see.
The Duchess councillors, how many are they? Are they 3, 5?
There's 5 of us.
5.
Yeah, so
Same
we
as
have
Bassano.
Yeah, exactly. So we have 2 returning councillors and then 3 brand new people.
Okay, so the mayor was done.
Yeah, and we just elected Mayor Steidl.
Or new person.
Yeah, so we had our meeting already, and we've elected Mayor Steidl. So
Okay,
he's
so
back
is Don back then?
no, it's Tony Steidl.
No, Don. Is he back to the
Yep.
council?
Yeah, he's back as a councillor.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay, so you have
it's
a
a
new
good
mayor.
mix of experience and then new people too. So
Okay.
What inspired you to run, Ryan?
just the beauty of the village, really. It's been very kind to us. My family has moved there August 2016. I know that doesn't sound like a long time to be established, but we've visited Duchess several times. I've lived in the county for several years, and just every time we've been to Duchess, it's been a positive experience, very welcoming people. For us, it's a way to give back to the community and to try and help out any way we can.
So, Serge, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I arrived in Brooks in 2012 to be a teacher at the Francophone School. I used to teach grades 7 to 12 social studies or French. And last year, Madame Chantal, the previous principal, left, and I was fortunate enough to get the position as the new principal.
So you said you just you've come to Brooks. Where were you before?
I was in Windsor, Ontario, and before that from France.
Okay, very cool. Yeah.
I would imagine you don't speak French.
Le homme boit des cafés.
Oh yeah, you drink coffee.
Le chien court. Not much French, no.
There you go.
Do you speak French?
It's a very dynamic language that I intend to learn from him to sign up the language because it's a very the 2 official language in Canada. Yeah, the Anglophone and French. So it's good. So do you say then you have a all Francophone group, for example, in the school from Africa and Asia and other places? Is the school, for example, enough, or you guys are expanding?
Oh, we're expanding, but we're reaching a plateau right now at around 80 students because we've reached like the maximum capacities.
Okay.
So we can't exceed that number, but we are hoping to have maybe a new school. We're still waiting on the government to to maybe build one for us.
Yeah.
But we've been on expansion, yeah.
So if somebody wants not necessarily Francophone, they can still join the French school?
If they're not Francophone, they can.
The children, I mean.
Yeah, of course, yeah. They can join if they're if they have to fill a special request though at the school board.
Okay.
And they have to show the dedication because it's not easy for non-Francophone parents to help their children in French.
Yeah.
and so they have to have special motivations for that.
Mm.
Or if the student is young enough, like in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not from grade 9. Switching
No.
school from grade 9 will be disaster
Difficult,
for
yeah.
yeah.
Especially if the family doesn't, they don't
Yeah,
speak the
yeah.
language. Yeah, that will be very tough. Yeah, Ryan. So you want to touch base with what YMCA stands for? Because
Sure.
most of the people might think YMCA is just a clap or like the Rotary club or you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's how we warm up in the mornings. We do the dance. No, specifically at Brooks, we're the employment center.
Mhm.
So it's dealing with people who maybe they face job loss and they need to update their resume from 15 years ago type of thing. One thing we're seeing a lot of is people impacted by the economic downturn who are maybe in the oil patch and now, you know, they've exhausted all their revenue streams, EI's run out and all this, and they maybe have a job offer on the table, but they need their H2S ticket or their first aid. And that's where we can come in and help them out with getting those tickets and, you know, offering those services to help them get back in the workplace. So far, like I said, we've been running since August, and we have seen a lot of positive people going back to work. So
Yeah.
yeah, it has been very well over there. So.
So you give them the necessary things that they might
Yeah.
require to start a new job.
Yeah, and it varies from person to person.
Okay.
Some people might need just a gentle,
Yeah.
you know, help with their resume,
Okay.
whereas some it might be a little more hand-holding. And
Yeah.
we do offer employment-based workshops, so like resume skills, interviewing skills, how to deal with stress and stuff like that. So it's kind of a more holistic approach.
With the training, so do you do the, like, say, the first aid and the H2S, do you guys offer that, or do you help pay for it, or do you just show them where to go? How do you help in that
Well,
way?
there is a program called the Transition to Employment Services. So it's for people who are unemployed, underemployed, and basically they've been on EI or have been in the last 5 years, and they're looking to get back to work. So we'll partner with some of the safety companies in town and help provide that training for them. So they'll basically go to the training center and receive the training, and we basically cover the cost for them.
Cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
no, it's an excellent program.
Cool. So, Serge, as far as like, so do you teach both French and English, or is it just primarily French? It's for French-speaking people, or is it to teach both, like a good handling of both, or?
One of the aim of the school board, the Francophone School Board, is to have fully bilingual students when they get out of the diploma. So we have English classes as well, but all the other subjects are taught in French.
Yeah, imagine that would be difficult sometimes, but it's not like you have to teach it twice. Math is math the same no matter what.
Yeah, it stays in French, and they have one subject more than the other student, in fact, which is English. So they have a French exam at the end of the grade 12 year, and they have the English exam as well, which is the same as the English exams in other schools.
Wow. That is a so you do have a teacher who is a teacher teaching English.
Yeah, we have an English teacher. Yeah.
All the other subjects will be in French.
Yeah.
So so when they graduate they will be bilingual then?
Yeah.
That's
They
the
can
idea.
apply to both types of universities.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice. So, how did you learn English?
Through school first in France, and then I studied English in university in France.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So is your wife also a Francophone? Or
Yeah, she's
English?
French. Yeah, we both came here. Yeah,
Oh,
we
from
met
France.
there in France, and then we came here. Yeah.
So how do you see the France, which is one of the best countries in Europe, compared to the small town? Is there a different, for example, in terms of a cultural shock of a small cowboys?
Everything's so different. I was from the French Riviera, so the climate is not the same. We never had that much snow as we had today. The culture is different, of course, but I've been traveling a lot.
Okay.
And that's not the first time I've seen people from everywhere, so I'm used to it. I like it. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah.
So traveling within Canada or other countries?
Oh, other countries.
Yeah. How about beyond France and Canada? What are one of your other favorite countries to visit?
Oh, favorite?
If you had to choose.
Italy.
Okay.
The nation of romance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful country. Yeah, Ryan, you had experience and you've been working also with the community with different hats apart from the YMCA from August. What do you think the advantage of a diverse population like the one we have in Brooks and Count of Neo, in your opinion?
Oh, wow, it's huge. It's a huge asset for us.
Mm.
Like, we are so fortunate to have, I believe former Mayor Weisbeck spoke to this as well, that, you know, I think we have one of the largest, most diverse populations in Canada.
Yeah.
Like, and it's astounding.
Yeah.
And to see the level of change since I've been here. Like, when I first moved, there was, you know, a few main societies and main cultures, and now, like, we call ourselves the city of 100 hellos,
There you
and
go.
it's true.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you have the whole world in Brooks. It's fantastic, and just those different points of view, what people bring, even from a business perspective, to the city. It's phenomenal, and we should be envied by everybody.
There you go. Actually, Williams Landris, you know him, sent me a Stats Canada, the latest one, 2016. Surprisingly, Brooks has 37% of visible minorities.
Mm.
In Alberta, the only city that comes similar with Brooks is Edmonton, 37%. But if you look at Edmonton, they have 1.4, whatever, 1.3 million.
Yeah.
So here you have 14,000 of
Yeah.
37%. So it's a huge, it's a good number that that has a validity and in terms of economic development and in terms of the needs of where to go, for example, like YMCA, and
Yeah.
giving them the opportunity so they can succeed.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that is the number stays shows a huge number will need, for example, a lot of services. When you talk about 37%, we need to give them more, to get more services to them, because half of them are new to the country and half of them are the ones you saw them during your BCIS.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, and that's the nice part of it too. Like, if there's a service that we identify with somebody, we are so in tune with the service providers in town that we can recommend or refer them to, say, to SPEC or BCIS or Alberta Works or Service Canada.
Yeah.
So that's the beauty of a small town is you
small.
do know the people at those places by first name, so you can recommend them to somebody at those places.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, Serge, same question. What do you feel the advantages of diversity are in our community?
The beauty of the diversity is that you have so different inputs on the same issue. Sometimes you want to organize an event, you had one idea in mind, and then you share your idea with other people, and it becomes 100 of ideas. So that's, well, from a school perspective, that's the beauty of diversity.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. So it has a value added when you have a diverse population.
Yeah. When you take input from the parents, from the students, and all those things that Canadian people will think, and people from Africa will think that all are all different, the event is so rich after that. Yeah.
So, Mr. Councillor, so what are the short-term vision in Duchess in terms of you guys want to achieve in Duchess, which I believe the population is what?
Just over 1,000.
Over 1,000.
Yeah.
Oh, more than Bassano?
Yeah, we're a growing community.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what are the vision for the short term, for example, in the city,
short
that
term,
priorities that?
Not a whole lot. We just kind of got finished doing some projects, and we're kind of taking a bit of a breather now and focusing on some behind the scenes things.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that you guys have done?
Just recently, we had over the summer, we had a major paving project that it was kind of 3 weeks of, you grudgingly drive over this lumpy boulevard, but now that's completed, I think most people are pretty pleased with how nice it is to drive there.
So you're going to complete the vision of the previous council then? Also?
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll just maintain kind of steady as it goes.
Do you guys have economic development or anything to bring business in, or a plan for growth, or are you guys just kind of
Yeah.
just keep it above water for the next 4 years?
Yeah, kind of a bit of both for now. We're fortunate to have a couple of local businesses that just opened up, like the pharmacy and new owners at the hotel there. So, and we have one of the best bakeries around.
You'll have to try baguette
Exactly.
or croissant.
Yeah,
And then you have a small meat packing? I think?
yeah. We have the Alberta Prairie Meats out there too. So, yeah, it's a booming little town. I feel like we're just on the cusp of. Pretty soon we'll be taking over Brooks and assimilating Brooks as part of Duchess.
You're going to
It
annex
could be a
Brooks
suburb,
eventually?
yeah. No, I don't think so. Not anytime soon.
But having a 5 council member or 6, I think, for the town, and then you have a Brian De Jong as a council also.
He's county council. Yeah, he's Division
So
8
you have
county
only
council.
one
For county?
for county.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's represents the county in Division 8. So.
Okay, so he represents Duchess.
Yeah,
and Rosemary?
Division 8, yeah, he
Oh, okay.
represent that division, so.
Okay, so you have a one council in terms of the county,
Yeah.
and then 5 or
And then
6
5 of us that are in
of
the
the city.
village.
Same as Basana then.
Yeah, exactly.
Serge, just like one final question. So, where do you see your school going? I know you said that maybe are you working on a new facility or trying to get funding for it, or?
Yeah, we're trying to get funding for it. We have an agreement with the city hall for land, and we're still waiting for funding. And what we see is that with a new school, bigger, probably our inscriptions will get higher too.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully we could have our own facilities, because right now we're sharing with Griffin Park School.
Mm-hmm.
And as good as it is, there are drawbacks of sharing facilities. So we're thankful that we have them, but we're looking forward to having our own.
Mm.
So what kind of extra curriculum you have at the school, for example, after school? You have a basketball team, you have all that stuff?
Last year we had a volleyball and basketball team from grade 7 to 9. This year the basketball team will still be here, not the volleyball, not so popular. And we have teachers giving the times for Zumba classes and as well as homework clubs. That's not the kind of extracurricular activities that children like, but
yeah.
but it's still there. Teachers are volunteer to help during the year, but that's the activities that are on right now.
And you do have a relationship with the Grasslands district also?
Partnership?
Yeah, some kind
Yeah.
of your students go to
the
the high school.
The grade 10 to 12 go to Composite High School. Yeah, because we don't have any labs. So if they want to do any chemistry class, it would be better to go there. And for the gym as well.
Oh, for the gym as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're still running that other classes from the New Action Group?
Sorry?
New Action Group, there was a organization in town that was giving space to the Francophone, I think, last year. There was some classes upstairs that...
Oh, it was for yoga classes. Yeah. Sometimes we try to diversify what we can teach students. And if someone in school offers a service like yoga classes or curling classes as well, yeah, we'll join.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
No, that's a very good. So YMCA, what other programs that you might be thinking of bringing from the main office, apart from the employment? Is there any other?
I think we're just
initiatives?
employment right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to stick to the employment services.
But it's a youth. YMCA,
No,
is it a
it's
youth?
the employment services we offer are for people who
Yeah.
are more adults, like out of school and.
But the mother organization, YMCA, is that stands like a youth something, I guess?
The Young Men's Community Association, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, so
that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's just kind of a branch of
Okay.
of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, they are very highly respected organization through Alberta and also through Canada.
If someone wanted to take advantage of your services, how would they go about doing that?
They could just give us a call.
And your number is?
It's 362-1483. Yeah.
Or they can straight come to the college, or do they need to
Yeah, you
have
can come to the college. We do prefer appointments just to organize our day a little better.
Yeah, okay.
Because sometimes we may be out doing a workshop or out with a client type of thing. So
And you're still doing your other program of the video as well.
sorry.
You're still doing the other program of social media.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, photographing and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
No, no, no,
That's bringing the money in.
There you go. So he's the guy with too many hats.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna. Where do you get these hats at, man?
Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't mind wearing some of them myself.
There you go. His dad lives in Duchess.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Oh, cool.
I think the family has been there for a long time.
Yeah. Well, I'll let him know I got a connection.
Yeah, there you go.
at City Hall. Now,
Yeah,
so.
the whole
Got in.
There you go. There you go. So next time maybe you can. No, thank you very much for both of you. And I think Mr.
Yeah.
It's great to meet
Serge.
Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you. Thank you very much.
Thanks again, Ahmed.
Thank you very much,
It's
sir.
good to meet you too.
Yeah. At least you have connection now with the Francophone school.
Yeah, for sure.
So maybe when you need something, you can give a call to
Yeah,
principal. Yeah, vice versa, and don't feel a stranger. You can call him anytime, I think. So, no, I'm glad that you guys came, and we hope we're going to do another one with Professor Roger when he's here in 2 weeks, and I will send you the invitation as well.
Sure.
That's the end of Global Village for today. Thank you very much, and we hope you will join us next time. This is where the East meets with the West. As you can see, our brothers from the nation of the continent of Africa and the cowboys here. Until then, have a nice day, and I thank the city of Brooks providing this space and my co-host.
Thank you very much. Yeehaw.
God bless you all.